Hey everyone, skull902 here, and I'm here with no one at the moment, but um, that could change. That could change. Today was going to be Pokemon Sapphire, but we had to put that on the back burner again due to schedule conflicts and whatnot. So, and today's been a bit of a crappy day so far. So I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but I think I've figured it out here. So today, I'm gonna be playing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Sega Genesis, as well as Gekiso Sentai Carranger Zenkai Racer Senshi for the Super Famicom here today. Both short games, both ones that I haven't played in a long time actually, but I think I can get through them both pretty quickly, um, and whatnot. So yeah, hello Swift, welcome, uh, and let's switch on over to the Genesis, and we'll fire Power Rangers right on up. So Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Let's fucking go. Ah man, there it is. Alright, let's just make sure here. Difficulty, because I suck. Time set to 0. Key configuration, normal A, fierce B. I think I want that to be different. So, wait. There we go. Okay, cool. What happened to Pokemon? There was a schedule conflict, unfortunately. Welcome in, Mephiles. But here we see old Rita Repulsa. Up to no good once again. There's our first boss here, Minotaur. That son of a bitch. For this run, I'm largely going to be going with the Green Ranger because he wasn't in the Super Nintendo game. But before we unlock him, we got Red. Tyrannosaurus! I have to do that every time. Alright, let's see here real quick if it accepted my controls. Okay, cool. So unlike the Super Nintendo game, this is a fighting game. I am very bad at traditional fighting games, which is why I set the difficulty so low. The Reggie side quest in Ruby Sapphire is the same as Emerald. Yeah. I don't remember reading that it was any different in Emerald. Hello, welcome in. I was very fortunate that how should I say the Whalmer quest wasn't quite as difficult. Because in that area you can wild encounter a Whale Lord, but it's a 1% chance. So you have a much better chance of fishing out a Whalmer, and it's better to do that anyway because the Whalmer is higher level. So that's what I did. I fished out a level 35 Whalmer, and then evolved it to be a Whale Lord. I love that dropkick the Megazord can do. Oh no, just getting the individual Reggies is different. So wait, in what way then? Just so that because as far as I know, it's like for the one Reggie, you have to step in like a particular pattern. For one of the Reggies, you just have to stand in place for like 2 minutes, and then I forget exactly what you do for the other one. There we go, boss number 1 defeated. There's a Green Ranger. We're gonna be playing as you in due time. But first you must be unlocked. If I remember correctly, on this setting, like lowest difficulty, Evil Green Ranger here, like when you're fighting him, you know, like this, before the Zord fight, he is the most difficult fight in the game. But it's also been a while since I last played as well. Hold on. Sorry for that interruption. Well, I hope work didn't kick your ass too much, Swift. Maybe it was the Zord fight that was difficult, because I'm destroying right now. That's what level 0 difficulty does for you, Tommy. Asshole. Standing in place for 2 minutes is Regice and Ruby Sapphire. Walk around the room once is also Regice, but an Emerald. Gotcha. Okay, so it does sound like work kicked your ass a bit. Rar. Alright, Dragon Zord. It's fucking time. Oh my god, Kimosabe. Kimo, it's been so long. Dude, how you doing? I'll get to your comment in just a moment. I have to kick the Dragon Zord's ass first. Couldn't quite connect with the drop kick there. Oh, there we go. Drop kick. Drop kick. Not quite. Drop kick. Ah. Just a little poke on him. Let's see, everyone, long time no see. Hello, Skull. How you been lately? Lately it's been, you know, ups and downs. Oh, I love this. Tommy, open your eyes. Bleh. Thanks for blasting me in the fucking face. Now I'm a good guy. But yeah, you know, ups and downs lately. Today's been a bit crap. I haven't been up for like too long, but you know, haven't had the greatest news today or whatever. The weather's also not that great, so I don't know if that's contributing to it because of my allergies, but I'm feeling stupid tired, even though I got plenty of sleep. But yeah, I'm glad to see you here. It's time for some Green Ranger power. Dragon Zord! Alright, we're gonna be playing as Tommy for the rest of the playthrough here. How did that not connect? What? There we go. Green Taser power! Take that. Madam Woe. Oh man, there's that combo I accidentally did every time that I've ever done it. That running knee attack. Well, it wasn't quite at first, but now I am. Are you winning, Tommy? Oh man. And we get to hear the not so great Genesis version of the Dragon Zord's summoning theme. Oh yeah. I love this background though, that blue aurora. Shit looks so good. Yeah, the Megazord has the dropkick. The Dragon Zord has like the Sonic style spin attack there. There we go. Like nothing. Yeah, let's keep the celebration going. Oh, here comes Goldar. He's our penultimate boss, I believe. Yeah, he is. Alright, let's go. Go Green Ranger. I mentioned it last month when I played the Super Nintendo game with my good buddy Shadowcoon, but over the last year and a half or so, I've been introducing her to Power Rangers, and she has a bit of a contrarian opinion. She did not like Go Green Ranger. Ain't that something? We got Eddie coming in with the member message. Has been a member for 23 months. And says, or not 23. Why did I read that as 23? I'm so sorry. 35 months. And says, Powie Rangy. Thank you so much for your continued support, Eddie. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Alright, now you're gonna get it, Goldar. I'm taking my law studies at the moment, but if you're still streaming in like 2 hours, I might join. I highly doubt that I'm still going to be streaming 2 hours from now, but I appreciate you coming around. I would say some people like the Green Ranger. Shad likes Tommy. She didn't like the Go Green Ranger song. I would ask her to clarify if she were in chat, but she is not. She did, as far as I remember, though, enjoy the other Ranger theme songs that she's been exposed to thus far. White Ranger, Tiger Power, and Go Gold Ranger. Took care of Goldar like no one's business. Alright. And it's just Cyclopsis. Less than 20 minutes in. Alright. You know what it's... You know what it's for. It's Dragon Zord time. Hey, Robert, welcome in. This Goldar does not look like he's made out of goop. Are you talking about the 2017 movie? It sure was an interesting interpretation of Goldar. I am going to melt all the gold I can find to create my monster. Oh my god. He is beating my ass right now. Alright, comeback time. Let's fucking go. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, comeback time. Yeah, did like the Megazord design in that movie about the individual Zords. Oh, that's interesting because I'm kind of like the opposite. I liked the individual Zords in CG, but when the toys were revealed, that's when like everyone saw them for the first time. I thought the toys looked like crap. But I liked the CG individual Zords. The Megazord itself was fine. Oh my god. Cyclopsis, man, you gotta calm down. Oh my god. Now you're activating comeback mode. There we go. I hope you're enjoying your goulash there, Swift. Was Cyclopsis in the show? Yes. Cyclopsis was in the episodes, a two-part episode, Doomsday. Which is the 39th and 40th episode of Season 1. So you can tell I'm a nerd by knowing that. Cyclopsis was an evil Zord piloted by Goldar. At least in Power Rangers. In the original show, it was piloted by Bandora's dead son. I've always liked either the Black Ranger or the Purple, but Purple I think is a different Power Ranger show. Yeah, there weren't very many Purple Rangers. The two that come to mind are the Wolf Ranger from Jungle Fury and one of the Dino seasons from Neo Saban. That also had a Purple Ranger. Special thanks to the unemployed. I do wonder if that's like a really petty note to someone who worked on the game. But yeah, there we go. You do get a special screen for beating it on the highest difficulty, but I fucking don't have the skill for that. So, there we go. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Sega Genesis. Looks like he's doing a shimmy. I'll have to have a look at that later on. Let me just check my Discord here real quick. Oh, that does look delicious, Swift. Oh my god. I can taste that picture. No harm in trying. Chemo, if I played the game on the highest difficulty, what you would see is my health bar go down all the way immediately. I am crap at fighting games. Alright, let me get the Super Nintendo loaded up. See if you can see that. Okay, yep, you can. Good, good, good. Alright, there we go. So now we got Gekiso Sentai Carranger Zenkai Racer Senshi. This one's actually a bit loud. Yeah. Volume mixer. I got this at 17. That's interesting because this is a fair bit louder than my other Super Nintendo games. Let's change it to 13. That's better. But let's take that down to 10. Alright, yeah, that's good. Actually, let's do a little test. How are you hearing me compared to the game? I should be alright compared to the game, especially because in OBS, the settings are even lower. Maybe lower it a bit. Alright, let's get back to the volume mixer. I will put it at 8, I think, is the lowest I'll go. Because I was on 10 before, so, yeah. Made dinner last night. Gotcha, Swift. I believe that's the goulash, because you were saying something about that on TTP's stream. Alright. Thank you for the input, Chemo. Let's start off with Pink Racer. Cool thing about the girls is that they chop faster than the boys punch. So that's actually rather helpful. Alright, and this has got kind of like a Sonic the Hedgehog special stage mechanic where yeah, I actually really do love the art style for this one, Swift. They got kind of like a semi-chibi thing going on. I used that way too early. That there was a screen nuke. But yeah, as I was saying, like, they got kind of like a good ending, bad ending thing going on. You are looking for machine parts to restore RV Robo, their Megazord equivalent. So if you get all 5, then you get the good ending. Which is very easy to attain. Especially if you just indiscriminately, you know, chop or punch around at things. You tend to get machine parts that way. You can find your special weapons, but as I've demonstrated twice now, if you get hit once while having your special weapon out, then you lose it. Okay, so I've restored one of the RV robos there. One of the Ranger vehicles. And also, as I've been doing, Pink's special ability is the double jump. Oh, hello. I like having a full health bar. It's giving that Sonic game vibe. Oh yeah. Oops. Sonic Battle, that's what this game reminds me of? Oh, that's interesting. That is definitely an interesting take. Look at that. We got the red vehicle. Okay, stage 2. Let's take this with Blue Racer. Blue's special ability is this slide here. It's very Mega Man-esque. Alright, we've already restored Blue's vehicle. Good stuff, good stuff. Looks like it could run on GBA or DS. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, this is a Super Nintendo game. It could run on those systems, no problem. I'll take that health, thank you very much. We got our blaster back. I do wish that the criteria to keep it wasn't just like, you get hit once and then you lose it. I do wish it was a little more generous. Oh, there we go. Green vehicle's been restored. Ah. Anything else around here? Oh, actually. Okay, there we go. I got 165 parts. I believe it's every 50 is when one of the Ranger vehicles gets restored. Ah man, here's this dude. Ah, I got a little too Oh no. Skull, did you know that they ended Super Sentai in Japan? Yeah, real unfortunate as well. Because, like, I know Kamen Rider was always the more popular one or whatever, but, man, Sentai was an institution. It's the second time that it's been canceled. They want to take, a long hiatus with it, so, I guess it was inevitable, but, still sad. Alright. Green Racer, let's go. I'll show Green's ability when the time is right for it. Yep, that's what the show was called, the Carranger. Gekiso Sentai Carranger. Do they have licenses? They were entrusted by the car spirit or whatever whatever they called it. Okay, Green's special ability is this glide. There we go. Now there are no true bottomless pits in this game, so it's all good if you fall. Now they're trying to bring back some of their old brands. Yeah, Project Red is like like it's not Metal Heroes, but it's related to Metal Heroes, if that makes any sense. I do like how the traditional handoff, they still handed off the show, you know. That was pretty cool. We got yellow vehicle now. Okay, let's remember to check all these crates and whatnot for goodies. Was Metal Hero became Beetleborgs? Yes. Was Metal Hero, Metal Hero shows were adapted into Big Bad Beetleborgs as well as VR Troopers. Hey, it's Shad. Hello, Shad. You are my friend. You know what? I'm kind of better off without the weapon. Shad, I was mentioning earlier how you didn't like Go Green Ranger. Can we confirm those reports? Yeah, this guy is pretty funky looking. Okie dokie. Have a fun lurk there, Shad. VR Troopers is also owned by Hasbro now, which I think all of the Saban brands properties. I could be wrong about that though. We have the yellow vehicles restored. Let's go. VR Troopers is owned by Hasbro now, which is something I never knew until they showed up in the new Power Rangers comic. Oh, did they? Interesting. I was gonna make a pun in that comment section on your new video, but then I looked it up and kangaroos don't have an ester pouch to stay in for a long time. I'm sorry, what pun? But it's all good. Next up, we're gonna go with Yellow Racer, whose special ability is a little mild compared to the rest of the cast, except maybe Red. She moves faster than the others. Carranger is one of the few Sentais that I've seen all the way through. Yellow Racer, I believe her name was Natsuki. I don't quite remember, and that's bothering me now. But she was, if I remember correctly, it's been a while, but I think she was my favorite. There we go. The pink vehicle has been restored. We are all good for RB Robo. We're getting a good ending. And we got a mini boss, Zelmoda. Who was Elgar in Power Rangers Turbo. Ah. Robert, I will get to your comment in just a moment. Yeah, take that, Zelmoda. If I remember right, when Hasbro bought PR Saban, said it had to come with a couple other IPs. The only other one we publicly knew about was My Pet Monster. That's interesting, actually. Don't want these to hit. Damn it. But yeah, like, I would have to imagine that, like, Big Bad Beetleborgs or, like, say, Ninja Turtles, The Next Mutation, that sort of stuff would also be in such a rights package. I gotta say, Mr. Dude, I like when you're doing the tornadoes a lot better. They're far more predictable. Ah, shit. Thought I had the space. Ah, well. Alright, and this might look weird to anyone not familiar with Carranger, but the monster was like a good dude transformed into a monster, and then he died at the end of the episode. I wonder if they got Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. It would be fitting given that show's soft relation. That's something you're gonna have to explain. Soft relation to Transformers. Because, like, Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Oh, we're here with Kyosuke, the Red Racer now. No special abilities. He is the jack of all trades. But Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad was like, it was made to be like a Power Rangers competitor. Damn it. Because this part of the level here is a loop, so you gotta make it past the first time, or the first section, and my life is already pretty low. Thank God this game doesn't have any live system or continues. So that's the one that always fucks me up. There we go. And here's Zonet. We gotta fight against our waifu. I'm so sorry, Zonet. I love you. You do get some health and quite a few machine parts as well, though. Me and my mom are talking about growing veggies. Oh, I hope that that's a successful endeavor for you guys. Alright, here we go. Dynamo. Ah, man. Try jumping. Those bubbles are always really hard to predict. There we go. Oh man, so close to death. Let's see here. Takara, who making work if Hasbro on the Transformers toy line did the toys for that show. If I remember correctly, are you talking about like the Gridman toys specifically? Because the Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad ones were Playmates. There we go. Dynamo has been defeated. I like how I just went fuck it on that last one, man. It was like, I'm super low on health, whatever. Screw it, if I die, then I die. Its original Japanese counterpart, Gridman, got an anime called Quadruple S Gridman. I do remember seeing that. Or not seeing the show specifically, but like hearing about it. Where the lead character designer was a big Transformers fan, made all the characters be human versions of deep cut Transformers. Huh. Interesting. Now, of course, if you were to get the bad ending in this game, then the image in the background, instead of summoning RV Robo and whatnot, the bad ending is the Earth blowing up with Zonet and Dynamo here looking on, because that's something that he wants to do in the show. Like, he's attacking the Earth because he wants to make it a big fireworks display for her. And then the word end here has a bit of a red tint. For those who haven't checked out Gekiso Sentai Carranger, Shout Factory's got it available for free, so maybe check out their website. it's a good ass show. But yeah, those are our games for today. We're gonna switch back on over to the Q&A segment, our little end screen, as it were. Um, so yeah, questions, comments, concerns, complaints. Since I don't have a co-host right now, I will probably keep it brief, but we'll see. Um, Anything you guys want to talk about, then I'll stick around for a bit and discuss it with you because I like hanging out with you guys. The only Sentais I've seen are Gokaiger and Tokyuger. Interesting, interesting. Tokyuger is the train themed one, and I remember when Saban announced that they were skipping it, I was like, oh, come on, what the hell? I wasn't like actively watching the current Power Rangers at the time, but I thought that them skipping over the train themed Sentai was kind of poopy, for lack of a better word. Uh, Largely because that would have given the Americans our first official, keeping in mind Boom from SPD and Cat, our first official Gold Ranger. I'm sorry, I meant to say orange. I don't know why gold was the word that came out of my mouth there. First official Gold Ranger was in 1996. Uh, but yeah, not very many Orange Rangers. So that would have been cool. That would have been pretty neato. I remember seeing that they had an orange uh, in the Japanese show and thinking, oh man, that's something my little brother used to uh, you know contemplate about, like, if they had an Orange Ranger, and now it's real. But alas, only in Japan. Oh wait, the American series did get an Orange Ranger in the very last season, so I guess it came to fruition after all. It's because It's because America pretends trains are outdated technology. Saban even adapted a train theme plot for the Sentai that became Megaforce, but added a scene where the Rangers call trains dumb. Yeah, I mean, like the reasoning that uh, the rail system isn't nearly as popular here as it is in other parts of the world. Like, I thought that was pretty weak. Uh, because I mean, kids still like model trains and stuff of that sort. At least back then. So I didn't like, you at least know what a fucking train is. You know. So it's not like it would go over kids' heads or something. It's silly. Absolute silliness. And I will not stand for it. and stuff. Oh, Swift asked earlier, do you like growing veggies? I have only planted a plant of any kind one time. Uh, so I don't think my heart's in it. Uh, but again, like I said when you were talking about growing plants, I wish you luck in your endeavors. Transformers has the same problem too. Astro Train is the only train they allow nowadays, and that's only because he has G1 cred. Yeah, I suppose, because like I'm not big into Transformers or anything, but I feel like I've heard of enough Transformers. Astro Train is a name that I have only heard just now from you. So I guess there is something going on. There's an anti-train bias uh, in our uh, in our action show market. To counter this, I propose that we have a few more Western-based series because there's always a train heist in those. Uh, then then that can get the idea that trains are cool across to across to executives, uh, so that they do more. Sunswift says, "I like trains." I grew up on Thomas the Tank Engine. I think the railway is pretty interesting. Uh, you know, ain't nothing wrong with trains. Wah says, "I love trains and the history of them." See, we got Wah on our side. Swift says, "I just watched ASDF movies 1 to 16." Man, good stuff, good stuff. I know the recent one, 16 came out not too long ago. It was nice to. Oh, sorry, I have to suppress a yawn there. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. Uh, it was a nice surprise though to see 16 in the subscriptions feed. Swift and Mephiles both pointing out that they got actors from Digital Circus. Oh, that's interesting. There have been a lot of surprising voice cameos in that series and whatnot. Some like Ed Gould, who was a personal friend of Tom's. Like that's not surprising. Ego Raptor, that's also not surprising. He's another like internet personality and whatnot. Uh, I always think like how weird it is, weird but cool that he got like Kylie Minogue, who is like mainstream, you know? Like that's that's so weird. I don't know what ASDF movie is. It's like a series of uh like how should I say? They're like mini skit compilations. They're just wild and all over the place. Very random. Uh, all animated. I'm sure that you've seen at least one meme from it. It's pretty inescapable in that way. Uh, and Kane's VA used to be a prominent member of the Countdown community on YouTube. That I didn't know, but like I don't really know much about the cast of Amazing Digital Circus. The only thing that I'm really uppity on is what's her last name? Lindsay Pomneson. Uh, uh, there's one thing that I know about her, and it's very unfortunate and makes me feel sorry for her. So I'll just leave it at that. People reanimated some scenes in ASDF movie 16 as TADC characters. Oh, interesting. Agrees either Jax or Zubul was the one that shot Kane in the reanimated version of the ASDF cheese thing. Everybody do the flop. I think I know why, Skull. Yeah, if you know about a different internet personality, then I think you can connect the dots there. I'm not gonna say anything here specifically, but yeah, it's bad. For those talking about ASDF movie and whatnot, what's your favorite song from there? I do have a real soft spot for I like trains, but like uh, the Everyone Do the Flop song is also like it's just about there at the same place. What was your favorite meme in TADC movies? I still haven't seen a whole lot of Amazing Digital Circus. If you're wondering about ASDF though, God, there's a lot of them. Literally had a Skyrim reference in one of the TADC movies. Sorry, meant ASDF. Uh, yeah, that's a tough one because I know uh, you know, I'll randomly blurt out a quote from any one of them every now and then, but I don't really I couldn't name one off the top of my head. Or I suppose I could. I couldn't name a favorite off the top of my head. You know what? I suppose I do the science show piano the most. So I guess it would be that one by default. Yes, rest in peace to Desmond the Moon Bear. Uh, he will forever be remembered as the bear who was on the moon. A true homie. We'll never know how he got there, but we'll know that he's there in our hearts. I have no idea how to breathe, said Markiplier. You know, Shad's right. ARF, while it doesn't come from ASDF movie, ARF is a pretty good meme. ARF is pretty spectacular. ARF brings me life. He actually is in a few skits. That sounds about right. What about the muffin? Oh, I mean, how could you not like the muffin? What fucks me up about the muffin is that, uh, like when the song was made, which is also a banger, uh, that like there were stories coming up of like teachers playing that in class, and it's like, bruh, do you not know the fucking lyrics? Like it's pretty obvious that he's like, die die die, I want to die. Like I don't think that that's very appropriate for a classroom setting. Some people are just dumb. I haven't listened to the Muffin Song. Do yourself a favor, Swift, and listen to the Muffin Song. Heard worse shit from Kids Bop. You know what? Kids Bop does have a history of selecting very clearly not appropriate for children's songs, and they do change the lyrics and whatnot, but sometimes it doesn't even help. Like Party Rock Anthem, I think is the most prominent example, where like that song's about a very serious subject, contrary to its name and sound. Uh, but but they didn't give a shit. They just like, oh man, it's cool. It's got the sound to it. It's like, yeah, the sound is catchy and whatnot, but like the lyrics, it's about something very bad. Looking at you, Lips of an Angel. They did Lips of an Angel. What the fuck? Did they just hear the original song and were like, oh, this has no swearing in it, and it's like, why are kids singing Lips of an Angel? Lips of an Angel is a fucking amazing song though. I love that shit. Uh, shouldn't be on Kids Bop, but there's a YouTuber that actually listens reacting to Kids Bop. I believe it. There's a music reactor for everything out there. Oh, there's a reactor for everything in general. Never listened to Lips of an Angel. Okay, Swift, you got some homework to do. You gotta listen to the Muppet song. Not the Muppet song. Do listen to some Muppet songs if you wish. The Muffin song, and Lips of an Angel. Those are two very very different songs, but they're both very very good. Oh, sorry, from Buck Cherry. That's one I don't recognize by name. Maybe I've heard it somewhere. In the End is also an interesting choice. Feel Good Inc. is yeah, that's one I think about, and I would almost have to listen to it just to hear how bad they've butchered the song, because like Feel Good Inc. is like a candidate for best song ever made. So, you know, mainly listened to country music growing up at your dad's place. I'm not really much of a country guy, but if you want a country recommendation, actually, and we can tie this into Power Rangers or our stream's subject for today. Um, Brad Hawkins, who voiced Trey, the Gold Zeo Ranger, he had a very small music career. Which should have been a major music career because Jesus Christ, dude, he was already a mega talented actor. Uh, like easily one of the most talented actors Power Rangers have ever had. But guy also was an amazing singer. Uh, or I should say is because he's still alive. Let me try and look up what that song is. It's called "We Lose." It's a really fucking good song. Oh, Shay is gonna hi bye now. She says just came in to say boo. Okay, I disappear now. Gotcha, Shay. Hopefully, I can catch you later. But yeah, that's "We Lose" by Brad Hawkins. Hawkins. That one's about being not satisfied after a breakup. So clearly, the people behind Kids Bop would think of that as a candidate. Seriously, what the fuck is their song selection based on what I'm hearing in chat? God damn. Alrighty. Uh, well, I think it's about time we wrap this sucker up and call it a stream. So thank you all for joining me for what were Kids Bop thinking? Yeah, that's generally the question. What were they thinking? Um, but thank you for joining me here and everything. I'm sorry that Pokemon Sapphire had to be delayed, but scheduling conflicts and whatnot. We do have a couple of dates we're eyeing out right now. I'll let you guys know, but next time that I'm live will likely be on Tuesday for the Extra Life Let's A Go 4 charity event. Um, Make sure that you guys are uppity on the info regarding that. I'll put the announcement video in the chat here. Uh, so that you know what's going on. Rabbit's going to be playing some Mario games and everything. It's going to be the start of our charity efforts this year. So hopefully we can have a nice fun time and hit our $50 goal. And uh, and be fun and silly along the way. Uh, but that's more than likely going to be the next time that the channel is live. So we'll see you then. And for now, I've been skull902. Thank you for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day.